very hard to tell someone, don't take this personally. I don't think that's useful. I like to think about it in two ways. There are always lessons to be learned in these areas so that you shore up your, like you take away the lesson, which is the business does what the business needs to survive, right? And so there is a lesson here in like, what are you doing for yourself to make sure you survive and you're not necessarily like attached, your identity isn't attached to the job. Like this is a wake up call and a good one for us as in, like I said, in the aha moment, you taking charge of your life, or you going with the current, right? So that's one lesson. But second, a lot of the decisions that are being made have definitely not been about the individual. It has been about the business. And as sad as that is, that also shows you where you should place businesses in terms of importance in your life, right? And so they're doing what they need to survive. And so put them in the appropriate place. Do not put them in a position in your life that they have not earned or that they should not be there, right? And so your worth should please should not be tied to the job, but rather this is the time to appreciate like all the impact you've brought to the table and understand, like I said, it's a journey, right? And so hopefully this reminds us that like nothing is forever. And so hopefully we start to enjoy wherever we are, like, because we don't know how long it's going to be. We have this false security that, yes, I know what's going to happen. Regardless of the layoffs, you actually don't. You actually don't. And these kinds of situations in the industry reminds me that I don't know what's coming tomorrow, but am I maximizing today? And am I in the direction that I want for my life? Or am I going with the flow? And so whatever happens, I'm going to be impacted in a reactive way, right? So, but no one can take what you've done. Like those achievements that people have made, hopefully they enjoyed it. And if they didn't, hopefully now they learned that is the essence. In essence, the most important aspect of any company you're at is please enjoy what you're doing, because that's what you get to take with you. Please maintain the relationships. Networking is huge. The people is what makes the company. So just because you're no longer at the same address and going in with the same color badge does not mean that if you've cultivated your relationships, like we're still talking, I'm an advocate of the next thing you're doing, right? The people actually, to me, in your network is the most important thing. Like cheesy as it is, your network is your net worth. So when you have that mindset, like, okay, great. You working at this company today, tomorrow, you've got, friend X that you enjoyed working with, they invite you to come over. No loss, because you invested the time to create that relationship. So your relationships actually are more important. And if you are impacted, it's in this situation, please look at that. And if you see that you maybe have not spent enough time in your relationships or your network, please start to prioritize that, because that's the currency.
That's fantastic. That's such good advice. And I love what you said about just remembering that work is work. Like, I think too many of us, make that kind of sort of blur that distinction between work and life. But this is so wonderful, Uche, as always, the wisdom, the positive energy. And I hope that all of us watching or listening to you talk about this, think about ourselves as architects, in tandem with the universe. That would be fantastic. I really appreciate your taking the time. Thank you so much.
Amrita, so proud. I'm looking forward to everything that TapIn is going to bring to the community and the world. And so, I'm a big fan and I'm a supporter. So let's do this.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll be chatting soon then.
Okay. Bye. Take care. Bye.